The government in the Spanish region of Aragon, whose kings helped evict the Moors from Spain 500 years ago, has stirred controversy by suggesting that the severed heads of 4 Moors should be removed from its heraldic shield. The heads have upset the semi-autonomous region's growing population of Muslim immigrants, provoking its socialist administration to propose that the heads be removed from its bottom left-hand quarter. This is the ideal moment to revise our symbols, the regional government president, Marcelino Iglesias, said. We should think about one of the quarters that is on the current shield. The Moors' heads are on the shield to mark the conquest of the northern Aragonese city of Huesca by one of the region's first Christian kings, Pedro I, in 1096. That was in the early stage of the Christian Reconquista that eventually saw the last Moorish king driven out of Spain in 1492, 700 years after they conquered most of the Iberian Peninsula. Opposition politicians yesterday accused Mr. Iglesias of trying to airbrush the event out of Spanish history. We don't really think that the people of Aragon care about this, said Antonio Ceres, of the Conservative People's Party opposition. Should we also take the crosses off our shield, because they might offend other religions? Changing an emblem of this category should not be done lightly, Guillermo Redondo, the historian and expert in Spanish heraldry, told the local Heraldo de Aragon newspaper. There is a fair amount of ignorance and ingenuity in this idea. Mr. Redondo pointed out that the 4 heads were similar to those carried on the shields of Córcega and Sardinia, and said that they reflected the region's past as a land of both Christian and Islamic cultures. It is the sum of the Christian culture, because of the crosses, and Islamic culture, because of the heads. There is no blood on them, as there is on other pieces of iconography, he said. But the proposal has won support from others. It is about time, says Adolfo Barrena of the local far-left, United Left Aragon Party. Symbols like this do nothing to favor integration and multiculturalism. It is a positive thing that would favor coexistence between religions in Aragon, agreed the General Secretary of the Union of Islamic Communities in Spain, Rey Tartari. The last Moorish king in Spain, Boabdil, was said to have wept as he looked back at the hilltop castle, gardens and palaces of the Alhambra in Granada. Legend has it that his mother chastised him, saying, "You cry like a woman for what you have not known how to defend like a man." The move to remove the Moors' heads from the Aragon shield follows a failed attempt to have a statue of St. James Matamoros, the Moor slayer, removed from the cathedral at Santiago de Compostela earlier this year. The statue shows a mounted St. James, Spain's patron saint, hacking off the heads of Moors after miraculously appearing at a Reconquista battle. Public outcry, however, meant that it still stands in the cathedral. Last year the southern village of Stella, in Andalusia, changed its crest to remove the image of Boabdil chained by the neck after his capture at the Battle of Lucena in 1483.